At the beginning of this project, we interviewed 20 current residents and 5 current business owners in the East Market area. While each person had something different to add, majority of them had the same issues with the area, including lack of jobs, lack of shops, how they didn't feel safe here, the conditions of the roads, and simply how the other parts of Greensboro were much better than this one. When asked the question, whose actions affect the economic development of the East Market area, a lot of people come to mind. The state government, the current residents, and those whose actions affect how visually appealing the East Market area is to new residents, current residents, and new and current business owners. All of these people's actions affect the economic development of the area, and all for different reasons. The government is in charge of the city overall. They make the laws and set the standards for everyone else under them to follow. The residents, they make decisions every day that affect the area in every way. And for example, construction workers that work on the roads and different projects throughout the city affected as well. There has been some development happening in the East Market area though, in various areas that need attention, such as urban economic development, the downtown area, and the commercial development. There has been a community development corporation titled the East Greensboro Now Corporation, and they are in charge of facilitating these things and making sure these areas get developed soon. The goal for the Urban Economic Development Plan is to make East Greensboro more vibrant and attractive for new economic investment. Part of the plan to develop these areas include a property enhancement program for retail businesses, repurposing older vacant commercial buildings, acquisition of impact sites for new development opportunities, etc. This corporation has put in place a few programs including the Curb Appeal Improvement Grant Program, which includes many different types of cleaning, landscape improvements, and exterior renovations. They have also put in place a vacant commercial buildings program that takes into consideration that there are many vacant buildings in this area and they would like to repurpose these buildings for new businesses to use with newer industries coming into the area. This requires more businesses and therefore the need for more space. This also leads to more revenue flowing into the economy, which means more disposable income. They are looking to add more impact sites to this area with the intention of offering more desirable services to the area, adding new jobs, and increasing the tax base. They are also looking to enhance the downtown economic development for the Greensboro area, which is intended to enhance the urban landscape with a green space that promotes fitness, connectedness, and well-being. The downtown area is the key to economic development for the community. The downtown area is the heart of the city of Greensboro. It's a place that offers parks for the kids, shops and dinings for families, many places to see the history of Greensboro, and overall nightlife fun. By repurposing this space and making sure everything is up to par, this will keep the space thriving for those all over Greensboro. The commercial development of the East Market area is currently not sufficient. Many residents that reside in the East Market area must travel to other quadrants of the city to acquire basic retail needs. This area does account for the third highest sales in the city, but there are limited retail options in this area. The EGN Corporation plans to collaborate with other developers to bring quality services to this part of the community. With all of these plans in place currently, the East Market area is currently on the rise to being more attractive to stakeholders, business owners, and families that are looking to move here. The people who are most affected by the economic development include current business owners, corporations, current families in the area that will have to deal with construction and renovations, and those who are frequently in the East Market area, such as college students. Those residents who currently live here are the ones who are most affected by all of the events that go on in the area, and they are the ones most affected by the changes and different laws that go into effect by the government here. After talking with some of the residents that live here, I would say that they are looking for a better place to live and raise their families, and soon. The city of Greensboro has a lot of work to do with the East Market area.
Hey everybody, my name is Malik Burnett. I'm doing a research project on the economic development in Greensboro, North Carolina, more specifically the East Market area. And thank you for volunteering for this research survey. And could you introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Tevin Sudduth. I'm a junior business management student here at A&T. I've been here for the last 2 years, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
All right. So you've been here for 2 years. So what kind of quality housing and roads, or even schools, would you say are compared here, or here compared to back home in Chicago?
Um, I'm not gonna. I think that just being on the east side Market Street of Greensboro area, like, I definitely get, like some vibes from home sometimes. Like it's a lot of construction on that side of town. Just like at home, it's construction everywhere. It's like potholes everywhere. Like it's always crowded. It seems like, and being too like just going down the area, it's a lot of rundown, buildings and everything like that. And just in Chicago, there are a lot of areas that are a little similar to that. So
Okay, okay. Now more about the economic development in Greensboro. Do you feel that there's a lot of employment opportunities here compared to Chicago?
no, no, not at all. It ain't no jobs on that strip. But then too, like the strip, like just being a student and just seeing the different people that walk the strip and just hang out in front of the different couple shops that are around. First of all, it's only a couple. Second, those type of shops don't usually provide employment. They usually like family owned business, like the little corner stores and stuff like that. Like whereas at home you got restaurants everywhere. Like it's restaurants everywhere, grocery stores. So I would say that the opportunity is far lower here than it is back home for sure.
Okay. And do you feel with the less opportunities for employment here, do you feel that the pay is more
Yes.
competitive, or
Yes, our work here is terrible. 725, can't nobody live off that. Like, can't nobody live off that. I don't care how affordable you think this area is. We college students at the end of the day. And then it don't make it no better that A&T don't never have no housing. So I gotta pay rent somewhere else. 725 don't pay no rent. Straight like that.
all right, thank you for your input. We're trying to make as many improvements as we can in the
Please
Greensboro
do.
area.
Please pay me and these people. Don't make no. It's 2019, 2020. Like, come on now, $7. Get it together.
Thank you. It's Malik logging off.
Holiday, and I'm going to talk about the attractiveness or lack of the East Market area to businesses and real estate developers. So, in the current state of the East Market area of Greensboro, it's not as attractive as it should be, and I feel like that has caused many problems in the area over the years, as well as it has been an issue because there are a lot of people that don't want to come to the area just because of how it looks. And so, because of the new businesses that look this way, it has also caused that problem. And real estate developers need to find a better way to redesign these areas so that they can be more attractive. And so I believe that they should be brought back to life in this way. And then they can also be flipped for profit because of how they look. And the attractiveness plays a major role in bringing in more people for the East Market area and as well as money. So the current economy of the area is declining because of the manufacturing sector. There are jobs in the sector that are decreasing annually because it's not attractive and no one wants to really deal with the area because of how unattractive it looks. And that's a huge problem for the area. And so jobs in the service sector have also increased significantly, and also in the education, health, and social service sectors, which currently are the largest components of the workforce in Greensboro. So the largest three employers in the area include Guilford County Schools, Cone Health, and the Greensboro Municipal Governments. Altogether, they employ about 21,000 people. Okay. So the unemployment rate in the city and at one point was 4.4%, and now it is currently 16%. And that's a significant increase over the years. And because of this, there's no more money coming in, which also makes the area unattractive because there's no money being put in, there's no effort and no work put in to make the area look better. So the percentage of the income below the poverty level is lower than past years, but is still above the national average. The East Market area of Greensboro has the lowest values for housing, and the percentage of homeowners that have excessive housing costs are equal to or more than an income of 30%. So I feel like because of this unemployment rate and also the other rates, I feel like it's just going to keep causing more problems if changes aren't made to the East Market area and other areas as well. The lack of housing is very apparent, which means that there are not enough people living in this area. People that do not live on the East Market area have said it takes a lot to want to be on that side just because of how unattractive it looks and the lack of places for them to go to. They believe that if there was better housing, people would actually want to live in the East Market area instead of the surrounding areas or any other areas that are further away from the East Market area. Having these higher quality houses and apartments could ultimately bring a positive impact for not only the East Market area, but potential investors. The houses that already exist need to be renovated before adding newer models to maintain efficiency. Businesses are in a way becoming extinct in the East Market area, which can probably be seen as the biggest problem for the East Market area, which is why it's unattractive as well. So without there being a great deal of successful businesses, this prevents more money coming in and also newer people coming in to fund the area. The businesses in the area do not last long, and to create something beneficial for both the people and the East Market area as well. Economic development needs to be put into action in order for existing and new businesses to thrive, so that way the area can be more attractive. With these businesses doing more than surviving, they can provide a new perspective on East Market and ultimately make it more attractive and bring in more money and bring in more people to live in the area, so that way it won't become extinct.
Hi, I'm Malik Burnett, and I'm doing a research project on the economic development of East Market side of Greensboro, North Carolina. And this is...
I'm Jarday Swinney. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
And how long have you been living in Greensboro?
This will be my third year
Third year.
in Greensboro.
All right. I want to say thank you for volunteering for this survey. The first question I want to ask you is, do you think that Greensboro offers adequate outlets to prepare you for the workforce?
No, I don't think that they do, because as a student in Greensboro, I don't feel like I receive the resources necessary to be successful in the workforce.
Okay. Next, I want to ask you, do you feel that going to school on the East Market side of Greensboro at A&T, do you feel safe in Greensboro compared to where you're from in Atlanta?
I don't know if I feel safe in Greensboro or Atlanta. Like, I don't really, like, everywhere I go, I'm pretty much scared. Just with everything going on, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm from the suburbs, so I I guess on campus I feel safe, but outside of that, I don't really know Greensboro like that because I'm always on campus. It's either campus or home. So no, I don't feel safe in Greensboro or on this side.
Is there anything you would like to see Greensboro do to improve that?
Well, in parts of Greensboro, you go through like battleground